Welcome back. It's not looking well. Apparently the bag has been found, and that's probably not good. This is the coin bag the 300 coins were in. If you're looking for this. How did you get that? I never said we didn't find it at the crime scene. The bag had blood on it, so naturally I sent it to the crime lab. And does that blood belong to the victim? It does indeed, as does the blood on the coin. I knew it, so the blood on the coin did belong to the victim. The bag was open and the coins had all spilled out. The bag alone wasn't proof enough to say it was used as the murder weapon. However, thanks to the defense and their coin, I'm more than satisfied that it was. Busker Blackwell, are you considering true culprit committed the murder with the bag of coins? I shall concede the victim was put into the pool after his death. However, even with the bag, it doesn't change the fact that the Orca killed that victim. What? How can you still suspect Orla? You said that the true culprit manipulated Orla's behavior. But Orla isn't the kind of Orca that would let anyone control her. If anything, Orla used the victim's behavior against him to murder him. What? But... are you arguing that the Orca manipulated a human being? To prove it, I have summoned another witness. Marlon Rhymes. Take the stand. Marlon Rhymes is a witness? Hello? Well, don't just stand there. State your name. Don't rap your name, please. I told you I don't want to be a witness. That one witness should be quite enough to prove the defendant's guilt. But apparently, Wright don't know what to be satisfied until every stone is turned. Well, son of a... Alright, fine. I've got to talk and let's get this over with. Sir Rhymes didn't seem like a willing witness. I don't know what Prosecutor Blackwell is going to have him testify about. So we give your name and occupation for the record, witness. Ahoy, yo! Yo, 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 ho, ho! People of the law, time to testify! Chilling with my crew with the ship shape. Orcas, penguins, and the seascape. Cleaning up, feeding, and there ain't no wind. But them brat kids' tours, I shall transcend. Noob animal keeper from the house of rhymes. I'm the master keeper, mauling with the rhymes. Kill me. Do it. Do it now. Let it be known, I never said I liked this case. Well, I mean, the case itself is fine, but let it be known that I am a white boy rapping, and this is also, well, I'm not a rapper, okay? That's what I'm trying to say, and I hate it, because it sounds awful, probably. But whatever. Oh my, I'm afraid I couldn't understand a word you said. Is that flip-flop music young people like nowadays? So close, Your Honor, so close, and yet so far. Please proceed with your testimony, witness, without the flip-flop. Okay, fine. I don't want to do this, I tell ya. I feel like I'm still in such out. The man manipulating Orca. About 10:10 a.m., I was in the staff room. I heard a loud noise from the pool room, so I went in the door to check, to look in. I couldn't see the captain or the Orca, but I saw a bunch of coins scattered around. The Orca knows there's a certain spot people like to stand to play volleyball with her. I think maybe she knocked down the stuff that was piled up there and hit the captain. So just a little more info about the area around the Orca pool. Then it made stuff fall down. Overturned crates and assorted props were scattered all over the pool room floor. There's no doubt that it was the Orca that caused the mess. But could surely have done that from the wind in the pool. As I said, the Orca is the only one that could have performed such a feat. The pool and its room were tidied the night before, including its various odds and ends. When our rhyming Marlin checked on the scene, over 400 pounds of props had fallen. Move it all in one go, which challenged even the brawny Pinnacer in the cell next to mine. What is he? The jail gossip? 400 pounds of items fall at once. I'll tell you how. Yorka pulled on the cloth that was underneath them. Wait, that would be all but impossible for a human to move. The child played to an orca. During a friendly game of volleyball, the villain made the crates fall. The bag of coins was amongst them, fell on the victim's head and killed him. Yorka then told with the victim's body underwater, which is what made Mr. Plume saw.
Objection!
But the witness only said he heard a loud noise. He didn't know they make the sound of Ola falling. That doesn't only make it the sound of Ola making the items fall. Also, why do you only look in on the pool room anyway, Mr. Rhymes? Orcas sometimes make a loud noise to summon a trainer. But I'm still a newbie, so I don't have a security card to get to the pool room yet. As soon as she tries to summon somebody, there isn't much I can do about it. I see, so the witness could enter the crime scene.
Objection!
If Mr. Rhymes couldn't enter the room, there's one thing there's one thing you can't be sure about. Same with the Orca was playing volleyball is spear speculation.
Silence!
The Orca was playing volleyball is not the issue. Mr. The Orcan's saliva was found on the cloth that was underneath the crates. The point is, the Orca is the only one who could have moved the items. To discredit that statement somehow. I don't mean that Orla was the culprit. Even the victim died beside the pool. Well, I have a problem with that. Because according to Pearls, which wouldn't lie to me, especially since I got it from Psychbox, you weren't in there. You met Pearls in a different room downstairs.
Objection!
You say you're in the staff room, but is that really true? Of course it's true. Why would I lie about a thing like that? Mr. Rhymes, you ever seen this calendar before? Hey, that's... I see you recognize it. Yeah, that's the Raffle calendar. It's the big hit at the Shipshape Aquarium gift shop. Thank you for shopping at Shipshape. Mr. Rhymes, please refrain from scattering fish around the witness stand. Not to worry, your boldness. Talker will have them cleaned up in no time. I guess the red comes in handy now and then. Alright, Mr. Wright, we've all seen your cute souvenir. Now, if you wouldn't mind... no, Your Honor, this isn't my calendar. It's originally the witnesses, but it came into possession of a certain young lady. What? Mr. Rhymes and this young lady first met each other in the food prep room. After mishap, their calendars got switched around. They ran into each other at about 10 a.m. in the food prep room. Clearly, the witness was not in the staff room. In other words, there's no way he could have heard the noise in the pool room upstairs. Ah! What's this? This is the first time hearing about any calendar. That's because Mr. Rhymes and Pearls are keeping it secret. You lied to me. The charges should not go unpunished. Arrgh. So, Mr. Rhymes, you didn't hear the noise of the footman falling after all, did you? Okay, I admit it. I didn't hear the noise in the Orca pool room myself, but someone told me about it. Who told you about it? It was, Unless you tell the truth, Mr. Rhymes, I can't save Orla. I'm sure you know how sad that would make Miss Buckler. I heard about it from Sasha. What? To Miss Buckler? But this doesn't make any sense. What is going on here? Now that's the trainer's own words that drive the Orca into a corner. You like being bitten by your own client, right, Dono? I certainly didn't see this coming. What a perfect timing. There was something I wanted to ask Miss Buckler about the Orca. Buster calls the trainer Miss Sasha Buckler to the stand. Yes, I suppose it would be a good idea to hear what the Orca's trainer has to say. I don't know what Sasha's going to say. They'll have to meet it head on, whatever it is. We'll take a 20-minute recess while the witness is summoned. To be continued. I'm not to be continuing right now. July 21st, 10:39 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Mr. Wright, are you gonna cross Sim and Sasha? I guess I'll have to ask you about the noise from the stuff falling down. Mr. Wright... Mr. Rhymes, why did you lie? I didn't want Sasha to appear in court. I thought if anybody had to testify, I should be the one to do it for. Then why did you go to all those lengths? Did you see the entry for the 20th on that calendar? One about meeting the captain at the Orca pool. Yeah, I found that calendar in the nap room. I think it's probably Sasha's. What? Then that means... This does look more of a woman's calendar than a man's. I didn't want the suspicion to fall on Sasha. Mr. Wright, I gotta go back to the aquarium to look after York and Sasha's place. I'll be rooting for you on the other end of that TV phone. Please take care of Sasha. Okay, we can't let Prosecutor Blacko get the best of us. Time to refocus. You're right. After all, the only ones who can save Orla. July 21st, 11:02 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Court now reconvene. Prosecutor Blackwell, please call the witness to the stand. Again, you waste your breath. He's already here. My name is Sasha, and I'll be one of the Captain Orla's shop's bucklers. Could rescue me buckle from the false charge to put her on the dread triad no stash. No stash. I guess no stash for Prosecutor Blackwell this time. Oh, can't be the judge. He has a mustache and a full beard. Now then, Captain Judge. So it'll be in the pirate court. Captain Judge. Really like that. Makes me feel like a salty old sea dog. And scene. How's that for a soft intro? Court is not a show. State your full name and occupation. Sasha Buckler. I work at State Shape Aquarium. I perform in our Swashbuckler Spectacular show alongside Orla as our trainer. Well, you seem like a completely different person now. You really think so? Thanks. How's in my pirate show persona just then? Prosecutor Blackwell, sir, I can introduce myself any way I like. I bet I didn't think you were going to do it like that. Who will this witness testify about? Who manipulated the victim into playing the volleyball and then knocked the items down? Witness will report about hearing the noise that caused the victim's death. Now wait just a minute. Sir only uses the ball to pick pops sometimes. She spiked the ball at the giant octopus leg yesterday when I was cleaning. So that was the one who broke that leg, huh? But you got him knocked in that huge quote with her little ball. I thought you were paying attention to the chart over the telecast. But you apparently know nothing of what we have been discussing. We will knock down the equipment by pulling on the cloth that was underneath it. Don't say anything about the Joker knocking down with the ball. What? Is that what we're talking about? I came in here to give Prosecutor No Stash good keel hauling. Don't want to get in the cat of mine tails. Oh, he's a vicious shaker shark. Miss Buckler, just focus on your testimony and you'll be alright. Don't worry, we'll take care of that tiger shark for you. What? Okay. Thank you, Athena. Okay, I can do this. My testimony will be phenomenal. Alright, Miss Buckler, please proceed your testimony. And no more fish puns, because they're awful. Yes, the judge said that. I did not... hearing the noise. Mid I heard Orla summoning with a loud noise, but the aquarium's guest scream is what I heard over the walkie-talkie was more urgent. I talked over to Plume first, and went to the pool room with the security guard. The equipment was everywhere, and the character was lying in the middle of it all. Her story doesn't seem to be much different from Marlon Rhymes' testimony. Or does it? Circumstances are different. The actual order of all those actions depend on the order the witness heard the two noises. Hear the scream first, and the prosecution's claims don't stand up.
Objection!
Unfortunately for you, she doesn't remember the order of what she heard. She doesn't? It's distracted at the time, so I don't really recall which one I heard first. It's lost in thought until the guard brought me back to myself. Sorry, I'm no help. As long as the order remains unclear, I shall not alter the prosecution's claims. The killing the victim with the bag of coins. You got toyed with the body in the water. I turn things around here somehow. As I can prove, the sound Sasha heard was not the sound of the victim's murder. Black Hills claimed that order that peeled down the equipment to kill the victim will stand. I want to save Ola, I have to find a contradiction, no matter how small. Very well. Your resignation, please, Mr. Wright. Hearing the noise. Okay. Orla summoning you. Okay. Why do you think Orla was summoning you? Orla knows the sound of her cries don't carry far enough, so sometimes she summons people by making a loud noise. That Orla is smarter than the average whale, I tell you. That would not be bested in the middle of wits.
Hold it!
Wait a minute. Which is the smartest one of all? Mirror on the wall. Who's the smartest of all? Fidget. Why expected to introduce you into this? My kid is better than yours, Palooza. And did you hit the summons of this very intelligent Orla immediately? I couldn't right away, although I was concerned about her, of course. His gesture was more urgent.
Hold it!
You heard Mr. Bloom scream. That's right, I heard her through the walkie-talkie through a guard making his rounds. Ah! I can still hear it in my head. It was so loud I thought it was a sea lion. Mr. Bloom sort of reminds me of a sea lion, actually. I know, right? Oh, I should call her the sea lion lady, and Chelsea likes it. Because I think it's more upset about being called Yellow Girl. Wait after hearing the visitor scream. You talked to her first? Okay. You and the security guard headed to the locker room pool. Yeah, apparently the obnoxious writer lady said he didn't trust me by myself. As I was talking to her, the guard and I went to the pool room together. What a witch be so suspicious are her? I didn't the swordfish duel. That's what I felt like saying to her anyway. I'm afraid I don't get it. That was a line from the show when Orla and Sasha go with each other. Did you do your suspicious spectacular homework, Your Honor? Why am I getting scolded here, Mr. Wright? And why am I getting scolded here, Your Honor? Miss Buckler, please tell me what happened after you headed to the pool room. Alright, when the guard and I got there, we saw that... Clint was everywhere. Captain was in the middle of it. What do you recall about the scene exactly? I don't remember much, to be honest. I was in total shock from seeing the captain like that. If you have something specific, I might be able to remember, though. Specific questions. Okay, let's see. Let's ask you about. The things scattered around, to start with. Can you tell me more about the things that were scattered around? The equipment and props for the new show. The new show? Yeah, we were supposed to debut a brand new Swashbuckler spectacular yesterday. We already defeated the giant octopus and Nose Dash after all. We have a new nemesis, Red Stash. He's on the flyer. Oh, that's a flyer Orla was distributing. Or rifle was. Who obtained the golden rocks hit the golden coin Who obtained the golden coins hidden in the skull rock? Oh, I wish it could be me. You would deal with him. I know all about it. Orla's even got some new chicks for the new show. So all the stuff that fell down was for the new show, is that it? That's right. Bunch of props and crates and other equipment stacked up. Your Honor, for the record, I'd like the information added to the witness testimony. Very well. Miss Buckler, please append what you said about your testimony. Sure thing. let's press it again.
Holding!
It's props for the new show. What kind of things were they? Plop dolphin and anchor, red Destinies costume, and bag of gold, stuff like that. Kevin was wearing his usual costume. The new props were all there. Wait a minute. Wait, what a minute? That's not right. Wait a minute. That's not correct. Something about that didn't seem right. Neither about that first bit you said. That's wrong as well. There's a problem with such as testimony. Yes. You see, the captain was wearing his usual costume, but is that really completely accurate? Come on, Phoenix, what are you nipping in my testimony for? Look at the body, we see there's a discrepancy between that and your statement. You see the victim was wearing his usual costume. You notice the victim was wearing a red scarf around his neck. Then this red scarf was part of his costume for the new pirate show. Oh, you're right, it's written right here in the flyer for the new show. Featuring the dashing red stash with a fluttering red scarf. I'd have to say, it looks like a red scarf is to his old costume. Yeah, well, the captain was never wanted to spend much money on costumes. But, you know, the captain wasn't wearing that red scarf. But in this photo, I believe I see a red scarf. Yeah, but it's not that wrapped around his neck. It's draped on top of his neck. The red scarf was packed away with the rest of the new show's equipment. Must have fallen on top of the captain's equipment fell down. Oh, I see. I think your discrepancy wasn't really a discrepancy after all. The scarf doesn't have anything to do with the case. But there's something about the timing of the stuff falling down that bothers me. Hold on, the timing of the stuff falling. The timing. Maybe my theory has been all wrong from the beginning. Maybe that point isn't the murder weapon. Until your last criminal examinations and failure as well. You should know that such a feeble slash will never hurt me. As I said, Roker made the equipment fall down and tortured the body in the water.
Objection!
I'm sorry, Prosecutor Blackwell, but based on the circumstances at the scene, the defendant couldn't have dragged the body into the water after the equipment fell. And why, pray tell, is that? Well, I'll tell you, alright. My theory has been all wrong. Let's have to fix it. Yes, Mr. Wright, please do tell the court. Indicates the body was not dragged into the water after the items fell. The scarf? The scarf.
Take that!
The red scarf fell at the same time as the bag of coins. But the body was dragged into the pool after the bag of coins fell. The red scarf went slipping on top of the body. What? In other words, the victim was already dead when the equipment came crashing down. Therefore, the bag of coins that fell with the red scarf was not the murder weapon.
Silence!
There was the defense who claimed the bag of coins was the murder weapon to begin with. Well, yes, that's true. You intend to abandon your original argument. After hearing the testimony, I realized my theory about the murder weapon was wrong. Please recall the facts you have learned so far. The fact that Ord bit the victim's dead body. After all, when we saw the victim on the security footage, he was already dead. But then Orla carried the victim's body to the side of the pool. He knocked down the equipment for the new pirate show that was piled up there. Maybe he was trying to alert the humans to the victim's condition. Orla knocked in the victims and knocked the items down on the victim after he was already dead. It means the defendant didn't kill the victim with those items. But that's preposterous! Even still, your argument is lacking. If neither of his head pudding nor the bag of coins were the manner of death, then how do you suppose the victim was killed? A very good point. The defense is now responding his original theory. We need a new theory as to what the murder weapon was. Alright. I doubt I have no clue would go over well. Alright, let's go over what we still need to find out about the victim's body. What we don't know is how he died and why his body was at the bottom of the pool. What if there's something that would explain both those things at once? How did the victim's body sink to the bottom of the pool? On diagram, it's easy enough to move the body to the bottom of the pool. But in real life, the water should have caused the body to float. Right. Hold on. Water. Okay, what if we flip that around? What What if there was no water? The body would go right down in an instant. So, could a manner of death be... Thanks for the great hint, Davia. What? I helped you, I didn't even know it! Your Honor, I think we know the real manner of the victim's death. I think won't do, Mr. Wright. I expect a clear answer. Now then, what was the real manner of Jack Shipley's death? What's the manner of death that moved the victim to the bottom of the pool in an instant? Falling. Please look at this diagram of this orca pool. There's no water in this pool. It'd be very easy to move the victim's body to the bottom of the pool. He would jump straight down. Oh my, could that be the true manner of death? The orca pool is about 65 feet deep. The victim would first go from the top of the pool to the bottom when there was no water. Then he would, without question, have fallen to his death. Fallen from death from a fall. That's your answer. Makes perfect sense. He fell. It would play the signs of pump force shot all over the body too. The culprit pushed the victim into the pool and there's no water in it. They're doing some things to keep the body from floating up. They filled the pool with water. The water washed away any signs of blood, so no one realized that he fell. Surprisingly, that actually makes sense. Order! Order in the court! I'm just as surprised as you are, but I must have order. Following was the manner of death does not mean the defendant's behavior. The result of being manipulated by the true culprit is the defense claimed. Yes, who would that have to be? All that needs to be explained now is how the real culprit commanded Orla. Miss Buckler is the way to instruct Orla to bite someone. What kind of trick would that be? Of course not. Can you tell us about the tricks Orla does know? Well, there's jumping, dancing, playing volleyball. And she can spin, do the rock and roll trick, and sing the Swashbuckler Spectacular song. They sound like pretty nice tricks, but I doubt they're related to this case. She's also practicing 2 new top-secret tricks. There's the human rocket, where she shoots somebody up into the air. And there's the lifesaver trick, where she brings the drowning person to the surface. Hey, one of those top-secret tricks might have something to do with this case. Now, which of these tricks sound like relevant to the case? The lifesaver trick. So in the lifesaver trick, Orla brings the drowning person to the surface, correct? You caught it. Orla's still learning how to hold someone gently in her mouth. She sometimes fight into their clothes, but she's never hurt a person's skin. You bring the drowning person to the surface, then that must be it. And the killer whale sound towards the surface with the victim in its mouth. That matches up perfectly with what Mr. Boom said in her testimony. The culprit must have used the lifesaver trick command to manipulate Orla. I still find this very hard to believe. Let's see it for ourselves. Several shows her trick using a practice dummy. As you wish. Western doesn't appear to have any objection. Miss Buckler, please proceed. Okay, sure. I'll show you our fundamental trick. Hey Marlon, are you over there? Okay, let me just get the practice dummy. There. Turn the pool. Ready and standing by, Sasha. Here goes. So this top secret new trick, the lifesaver. Both could turn up a little, but the body doesn't have any new marks on it. There you have it. Or the secret new trick. Wow, that orchid is really something. Good thing like that wouldn't hurt anybody. It's not like the gallery love works' performance. That's great. That ought to capture everybody's heart. Oh, wonderful. I wish I could see more. Like free science Prosecutor Blackwell. Thank you, Orla and Miss Buckler. And thank you too, Mr. Rhymes. And so now you can clearly see how Orla was manipulated. Following the orca pool in this seems to be examined immediately. Let's still find some evidence of the victim falling to his death. Prosecutor Blackwell, please have the take care of it once. Excuse me, Prosecutor Blackwell, but I'm requesting further investigation. Ah! This Prosecutor Blackwell. You'd answer the nice judge politely. Oh, that's right. I also forgot. The aggressor just came in. And you couldn't be bothered to think of a less violent way to deliver it. What did Prosecutor Blackwell ask for? Been waiting for this. Oh, and what is that? An updated autopsy report. What? When did it have to come now? During the recess, I ordered the body to be re-examined. Something started nagging me during the course of the trial, you see. Here. Take you'd like me to read it. Very well. Cause of death. Thought to be from a 65-foot fall. But this is such evidence that substantiates Mr. Wright's theory. What? It's something good for a change? If the manner of death was falling into an empty pool, the orca can't be responsible. Hume's oldest complete innocence has been proven. I suppose I can't deny that. It's fantastic. You did it, Mr. Wright. What's your Prosecutor Blackwell even trying to refute it? All is saved. Yeah. Is it really safe to celebrate? It appeared more investigation into the case is necessary. But first, allow me to render my verdict. Court finds the defendant Dorla Shipley not guilty. Yay. You did it! Thank you so much, Phoenix. Say thank you, Athena. Oh, and Marlon, thank you too. Congrats, Sasha. Time to celebrate. Go on, eat up. You threw a bunch. Glad to see everyone so happy. I'm absolutely thrilled about the verdict. Uh-huh. Thank you, Wright, don't know. Huh? For what? They drained the pool. Thanks to you, the truth is finally clear. Fulbright, arrest this woman. Certainly. Right away, Prosecutor Blackwell. That's a buckler. You're here under arrest for the murder of Jack Shipley. What? What are you talking about? What reason do you possibly have? Come now, you must have some idea in the back of your dull, small mind. True culprit manipulated the orca in order to have false charges brought upon her. And he was the only one with the ability to accomplish that. He only be the orca's trainer. But I'm sure there's some other explanation.
Silence.
I don't need any other of your baseless counter arguments. You've forgotten. We're to enter an orca pool room. Security card is necessary. Security card that only the victim and Sasha Buckler possessed. Miss Buckler is the only one who could have caused the victim to fall to his death. What? No, I don't believe it. Miss Buckler was so upset by Miss Shipley's death, she couldn't have done it. Fulbright. There's a security company yesterday checked their security card logs. The report just came in during the recess. Right before the incident, Sasha Buckler used their card to enter the orca pool room. After that, no second person entered the pool room. Until the incident was discovered when Miss Buckler and the guard went in.
Objection!
But no one else could heard where their card usage was being recorded. Apparently, the aquarium employees don't know that their card usage is tracked. What's more is Miss Buckler was seen arguing with the victim before the incident. Miss Trainer, what are you arguing about? It was a private matter. There wasn't anything I would kill him over. That's ridiculous. Miss Buckler is the only one who entered the room and knows how to command Orla. Besides, I thought I was suspicious from the very beginning. You suspected Miss Buckler from the start. Orca did tricks because someone commanded her to do so. Possibly someone with a heart so black as to make her own partner the murder weapon. Possibly the orca killed the victim. The possibly a human manipulated the orca. Looked into both. They suspected both Sasha and Orla all along. My gratitude to you, after all. You're the one who drew out that information about the lifesaver trick. The lurker you saved was an unwitting victim. Victim made to look like the weapon that killed Jack Shipley. No. Alright, come along then. Let's have a good long talk. Wait, don't kill the captain. We never tried to flame Ola. Why'd I hurt the ones I love like that? Sasha. Phoenix, Athena, you gotta believe me. Sasha didn't kill him. I believe that with all my heart. There's gotta be something we can do. You're the same way. Could have done something differently. But never mind dreams I imagined things turning out like this. It would appear that this case has taken on an entirely new aspect. This trial is only concerned with ruling on the defendant Orla Shipley. I'm afraid this concludes today's trial. Court is adjourned. Well, that could have gone better. Though it really doesn't make sense that, yeah, it really doesn't. If this, okay, suppose Sasha did actually do it and use Orla to frame / kill the victim, why would she then try and save Orla when her crime was about to be, ignored completely? It doesn't really make sense. When if she did do it, she could have just got away with it by, letting Orca get put down. And then nobody was the wiser, because I thought it was already an accident. Like, why would you... That doesn't really make sense. But, I don't know. I mean, I guess what Blackwell is saying does also make sense, but, like, if you think about it, it doesn't make sense. But, I don't know. Anyway, next time, we'll come back and probably take on Sasha's defense and investigate for her defense this time. Probably. Or it could just be over, Sasha did it, the end, whatever. No, we're probably going to defend her. So we'll come back next time and probably do that. So until then.